senators and Congress members alike have been inundating the White House and specifically Donald Trump's chief of staff with calls, yelling at her and yelling at this regime. Republican lawmakers are yelling at them for focusing on running Venezuela. And the polling from YouGov and any other legitimate polling agency is showing that overwhelmingly 60, 70, 80% of American people, based on how these questions are asked, do not want the United States running Venezuela. Should the United States prioritize Venezuela over America? It's like only 7% of people support that. And I guess in that 7% is Donald Trump and his cabinet, who keep talking about we're running Venezuela. It's our country now. Delcy Rodriguez does what I tell her to do. This is my territory. We're the predator, Donald Trump says. And Republican lawmakers are like, hello, this is an election year. This is 2026. And right now you keep talking about invading Greenland and you keep talking about running Venezuela and how Colombia and Cuba and Mexico are next. The American people hate this and the Republicans are getting massive backlash. Here's the latest from Reuters that has a great scoop on this. After the president announced on Saturday that U.S. would run Venezuela, Republican lawmakers inundated the White House with calls, insisting the only country Trump should be running right now is the United States. Stop with the Venezuela stuff. The article goes on to talk about how Susie Wiles has been basically trying to convince Donald Trump that keep on talking about Venezuela is not a winning issue. The article goes on to say top White House aides are openly frustrated that Trump and senior officials continued to talk about foreign affairs and taking over different countries, and that they're not talking about affordability. It goes on to talk about in multiple White House meetings focused on the economy since November, Donald Trump always pivots to talk about his personal grievances, and then he just puts out a bunch of lies about the economy, and people are just the ballrooms, the chaos, the utilizing government to attack the people that we've been seeing in this Trump regime. And you, Mayor, in a very short period of time, you've kept to your word and you've delivered for the people of New York. Childcare, right? What is the cost of childcare? $22,000, $25,000 per family. You layer on top of that healthcare cost, $22,000 to $25,000. Childcare, healthcare alone, $50,000, $60,000. Who can afford that? Who can afford that? So, Mayor Mamdani, talk to us about what you and Governor Hochul did. Now, Governor Hochul is often viewed more, this is how she's talked about. She's viewed more as kind of a center left. You're viewed obviously more progressive, democratic socialist. Coming together, though, for the common good. This is what people want to see. So while it seems like Trump and the federal government are focused on $100 billion in subsidies for oil companies and unlawful invasions of Venezuela, if you look at New York, it's actually delivering for the people. And right away in New York City, a big announcement from the Mayor Zoran Mamdani and Governor Kathy Hochul in this joint press conference. We started seeing posts from Governor Hochul, universal childcare is coming to New York. That's refreshing to hear right there from the governor of New York. And then she posted it again, universal childcare is coming. Universal childcare. The big announcement today, moving New York City closer to Zoran Mamdani, the mayor of New York City's vision for universal childcare. So it just seems that in all this bad news, the deluge of it, that seems to be just kind of flooding the news cycle, you are keeping your word and you are doing things for the people of New York City and joining forces with the governor. And, it's an interesting thing, pulling people from different sides of the left and progressives joining forces for something that benefits the people. Tell us about it, Mayor.
Well, it's truly lovely to be back on here with you. And what I would say is that it is, as you've said, today's an incredible win for working people. We're talking about a $1.2 billion commitment from the state of New York to the city of New York to make universal childcare a reality. This is money that will mean that we can fix childcare for 3-year-olds across the city, and we can start to deliver childcare for every 2-year-old across the city. And after housing, childcare is the number one crisis facing working families in the city. It's the number one reason that they're leaving this city, and that's because the average cost of childcare is $22,500 a year. And so what today's commitment and today's partnership between the governor and myself shows is that working families are not going to have to make the choice any longer between the city they love.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about big politicians in the United States. This video is about Donald Trump and Republican Party leader, also called GOP leaders. Many people are now saying that some GOP leaders are not fully supporting Donald Trump. They are smiling in public but working security behind his back. This topic became from a popular political video. The video said that GOP leaders are planning that uh, quality without telling Trump clearly. In this video, I will explain everything in very easy. If you are new to US politicians, do not worry. I will explain step by step. So please listen carefully till the end. Who is Donald Trump? Donald Trump is a famous former. Donald Trump is a very famous president persons in America. He was the 45th president of the United States and now again a very powerful political leader. Trump is known for strong speech, bold decisions, fight with media, and spoke directly to people. Millions of Americans love Trump. They believe he speak the truth, he fight for common people, but at the same time, many politicians do not like his style. This includes some people inside his own party. What is GOP? GOP means Grand Old Party. This is another name for the Republican Party. The GOP include senators, Congress members, governors, party leaders. Their people make laws and decisions in America. Some GOP leaders are 100% loyal to Trump, but some GOP leaders are not happy with Trump. This is where the problem starting. What draws behind his back mean? Behind his back means security. This it means saying one things in public, doing and other things is private. When someone support you in front of people but security work against you, this is called working behind your back. Many political commentators say this is happening with Trump. What are GOP leaders doing s- doing security? Many reporters say that GOP leaders publicly praise Trump, but priv- privately privately criticize him. They have secret meetings, they talk to media, and mostly they try to control Trump decisions quietly. They don't want to fight Trump openly because Trump has strong public supporter. So instead of open fight, they choose silent resistance. Why are GOP leader uh, afraid to spoke openly? The main reason is Trump support. Trump supporters are very loyal, very active, very loud. If a GOP leader speak against Trump policy, voters may get angry. They may lose elections. They may lose party positions. So many leaders choose silent. They say yes, we support Trump, but inside they think something else. Selector pressures on Trump. Some GOP leaders are trying to slow down Trump plan, change politicians quietly, block decisions in Congress, delay important voters. They do this in a smart and silent way. These do not attack Trump directly. They use rules, prosecutors, and delay. This is why people say conspiracy. Is this illegal? No, this is not illegal. In politics, sectors meetings are common, private decisions happen all the time. But the problem is, honestly, people ask if leader decisions with Trump, why not say it openly? Why media is talking about this? Political channel like Media Touch talk about hidden politicians' secret plans behind the Senate's story. They believe people should know the truth. They say voters deserve honestly. That's why this topic is trending. Two type of GOP leader: pro Trump GOP leader. Their leaders openly support Trump, follow his against, defend him on TV, fight for his politicians. They believe Trump is the future of the party. Anti-Trump GOP leader. Their leaders do not like Trump silent, want more control, want soft politicians, fear Trump power, they stay quiet but work selectively. Why this is bad for democracy? Democracy means open decisions, honest debates, clear opinions. When leader hides their real thoughts, people feel confused, trust is broken, politics becomes direct, voters do not know the truth. Public face as private face. Many GOP leaders have two face. Public face, uh, smiling, sporting Trump, pressing speech. Private face, criticians Trump plan alternative talking to media security. This creates a big trust problems. What Trump supporters think? Donald Trump supporters believe GOP leader are territorials party. Editors hate Trump is fighting the system. They say Trump is alone. Fighters everyone. They make Trump even strong among supporters. What Trump think? Donald Trump is not stupid. He understands politics very well. Trump often say they are against me. The system is corrupt. I fight alone for you. These sectors' actions prove his point. Why GOP leaders don't leave the party? If they hate Trump so much, why do not they leave? Because Trump controls the votes, Trump controls donations, Trump controls media attentions. Leaving the party means political death, so they stay inside and fight quietly. What can happen in the future? There are the three position outcome. GOP fully accepts Trump party become fully Trump lead. GOP splits, some leaders leave or create internal choice. Silent war continue. Public supporter, private resistance right now. Oppositions 3 is happening. Why this matters to normal people? Politics decides economy, jobs, price, foreign policy, war, and peace. If leaders are busy, fight security. Real problems are ignored. People serve honestly. Leader is important. Should people believe everything? No. People should watch different channels, listen to both sides, think carefully, not blindly follow political videos. Show one side of the story. This situation show one big truth. Politics is not always honest. Power create fear. Trump has changed the GOP forever. Some GOP leader support Trump openly. Some fight him secretly. This silent battle will decide the future of America. Why this matter to normal people? Politics decides economy, jobs, price, foreign policy, war and peace. If leaders are by fights slavery. Real problem is ignored. People serve honest leader is important. Should people believe everything? No. People should watch different channel, listens to both sides. Think clearly, not blind. Follow political video show one side of the story. This situation show one big things. Politicians is not always honest. Power create fear. Trump has changed the GOP fear. Some GOP leaders support Trump openly. Some fight him security. This silent battle will decide the future of America. Today we will explain everything in very easy. We talk about Trump GOP leader strategic plan behind the scenes. Politicians openly stop Trump, follow his agents, defends him on TV, fights for the politicians. They believe Trump is the future of the party and the Trump GOP leader. Their leader do not like Trump's style, want more control, want softer politicians, fear Trump power. They saved quiet but scarcity. Why this is bad for democracy? Democracy means open decisions, honest debates, clear opinion. When leaders hide their real thoughts, people feel confused, trust is broken, politicians become direct, voters do not know the truth. Public sports, private resistance right now. Option 3 is happening. Why this matter is normal people Politicians decide economy, jobs, price, foreign policy, war and peace of leaders are buying fights, security. Real problems are ignored. People served honestly. Leader is important. Should people believe everything? No. People should watch different channel, listen to both sides, clear criticals, not badly for political video show one side of the story. This situation show one big truth. The politician is not always honest. Power create fear. Trump has changed the GOP forever. Some GOP leaders stop Trump openly, some fights him secretly. These sides battle while decide the future of the America. Today we will explain everything in very easy. We talk about Trump GOP leaders select plannings behind the senators politics. If you like this type of explanations, please support the channel, share, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next video.